Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm an elementary music teacher in East Tennessee. And today we're gonna do some vlogging. So this little girl turned 1 this weekend. You did. And so we had a little party just with family. And she's also walking everywhere. So today's actually Tuesday. I was not at school yesterday, so we're gonna start this vlog on Tuesday, but that's okay. I have a lot to get accomplished when I get to school today. Right now it's 6:48 and we'll leave in about 10 minutes to take her to daycare. And then hopefully I can get a few things done before my first class. So I will catch back up with you guys at school. Good morning, guys. I made it to school. I'm sitting here waiting on my computer to open up. It's the slowest computer on the face of the earth. When I was out yesterday, one of my teammates was in here trying to open some stuff for me, and she was like, your computer is so slow. And I was like, I tried to tell you all, like, it's, anyway. So, it's now 7:45. I took the baby to daycare and stopped and got a drink for myself. I think I've mentioned this in previous videos that we're a Leader in Me school, like Stephen Covey's 7 Habits stuff. And we are up for Lighthouse, and so, which is kind of like the highest level you can get. Our Lighthouse review, mock review, is today, and so I've got some people that are going to be in my classroom, hanging out, watching me teach, stuff like that. So I've got some stuff to get ready for them. So I'm going to go work on that, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Hopefully I'll get to talk to you before the end of the day, but if not, I'll catch up with you then. Also, it looks like our next set of state supplies came in, our alcohol wipes, and I think we have more gloves in our box, so that's awesome. More stuff. First step is admitting that you have a problem. Let me show you. These are all erasers. I'm having to change out, like, combine boxes because I don't have enough room for the ones that I bought last year, which are these. Yeah, that's a problem. So I thought I would show you what my 2nd and 3rd graders have been doing this past lesson of rotations. It ends today, and then we start a new rotation tomorrow. But I thought I would show you what we've been doing to kind of wrap up our meter unit. We've been talking about strong and weak beats and meters of 2, 3, and 4. So I made this little activity really quickly last week for them to do, and they've been loving it. So these are what we're calling our meter monsters. These are, my poor little monster's eyeball is droopy. But what they're doing essentially is I've given them a little half sheet and they cut out the rhythms and then glue them on the correct meter. And then on the last one, it's blank. So they get to decide what meter they want and then write in their own. And the kids have been loving this. It's just a quick activity that kind of wraps up because we've been talking a lot about like orally detect or identifying rhythms. And so this is a visual way to do it with rhythms that they already know. So again, this is the 2nd and 3rd grade. And we, so far they're very comfortable with ta, tt, and sh. And then starting next week, or the next rotation of lessons, I guess, we'll be doing ticka ticka and t ticka and ticka t. And I'm sure you'll see that in this vlog because we're going to be talking about that. I always teach that around Halloween. But yeah, here's my little meter monsters, and they love them. And I have some out in the hallway. Let me go show you those. Can I just say that in the new iOS, there's this little green dot right here in front of the camera that makes me look at the camera instead of looking at myself in the screen. So we just got done with Caroline. It is pouring rain and 55 degrees, which is 55, not so bad, but pouring rain. So I'm freezing. We had one person out from Caroline today, so we had to kind of shift our jobs that we normally do. It's crazy. And it's because it's raining and it's so humid. I couldn't see anything because the mask was fogged up. It was just crazy. But anyway, let me catch you up on today. Today actually went pretty well. It kind of flew by. Today's a weird day where, like, my teaching and my planning periods are kind of staggered throughout the day. It's kind of a strange schedule. It's good because it helps me kind of catch up throughout the day. So tomorrow starts a new rotation of lessons, so I will probably be working on getting some of that stuff ready tonight. So maybe I'll catch up with you some more tonight. If not, I'll see you in the morning, and we'll go from there. So happy Tuesday. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Today we start a new rotation of lessons, and I think I mentioned yesterday that we're going to start our Halloween rhythms today. So I use little Target mini erasers to teach rhythms to my second and third graders, and really to K1 as well. So I've got to go make some copies of the things that we're going to do today, and then hopefully I'll have time to show you what we're going to do. If not, I can show you at the end of the day. Okay guys, so it's the end of the day on Wednesday. My new rotation of lessons went pretty well today. I ended up doing the Halloween rhythms with the erasers with every group. And I kind of modified it for each group. So 4th and 5th grade got a lot more done because for them, the new rhythms were not really new. They were more like a review. 2nd and 3rd grade, we introduced Ticka Ticka, Ticka T, and T Ticka, and then K and 1 we did Ta and TT. So for 1st grade, of course, that was a review. Kindergarten, they've never done it before, so it was really just an introduction to it. So what I do, and I'll just kind of give you a rundown, and hopefully I'll get a chance to video this later at some point, but I use the Target mini erasers to introduce these rhythms. I started doing this when I wanted to introduce Ticka Ticka to my 2nd and 3rd graders. And so the first one that I always do is Jack-o'-lantern, and I use that for Ticka Ticka. For kindergarten, this one is pumpkin. So I use Jack-o'-lantern for Ticka Ticka, and then I use, let's see, I'm trying to find it, Frankenstein for Ticka T. And then this year, and I actually asked you guys on Instagram yesterday what I could use for T Ticka. Last year I didn't have any eraser that would work for T Ticka. And so I posted on Instagram and asked you guys what you thought, and you guys said instead of spider to have Black Widow or Black Spider. So that was the winner. Black Widow is what we've been using today, and it's worked really well. Oh, so that's for T Ticka. Okay, so we've got Jack-o'-lantern for Ticka Ticka, Frankenstein for Ticka T, and then Black Widow for T Ticka. So I also use other ones like Black Cat I use for TT, Ghost for Ta. I actually have a ton of these. In fact, it's a problem. Look. Those are all just Halloween. Halloween is my favorite season of the year, my favorite holiday. So we go all out. We do Halloween every single lesson, all of October. So what we did is I introduced these to them, and we talk about them, we practice, we do a lot of reading that's like Jack-o'-lantern, Ghost, Frankenstein, Cat. And we just use the words. Then we transform them into the rhythms. And then, actually I ended up doing this with 4th and 5th grade today because no one else really had time. For 4th through 5th grade, I made this sheet. So what they got to do was put their erasers in there and build rhythms, and I let them just build for a while, you know, for like 5 or 10 minutes. Then once they had one that they really, really liked, they wrote in the rhythm, so like jack-o'-lantern, ghost, whatever. So that would have been ticka, ticka, ta. So they write the actual rhythm in down here, and in the box where the eraser was, they draw a picture of that thing. So 4th and 5th grade did this today. I had full intentions of doing it with everybody, but we just didn't get to it because 4th and 5th grade really had already grasped that concept of ticka ticka and ticka tea and tea ticka, and so they were able to just kind of refresh their memories with it and then do that activity. Whereas 2nd and 3rd grade and K and 1, since it was really new to them, I let them just explore. So instead of doing that, I gave each group a little bag that had like 2 or 3 of each eraser in it. They just got to build 4-beat patterns, and they used all the erasers that they had, and they took turns reading each other's. They had to read the words like pumpkin or whatever. And then they also had to read the rhythm as well. I made a little cheat sheet to put up on the board for them, and I'll insert a video of that here. That just had like images of what they were and then what the rhythm was so that they could remember. But for kindergarten through 3rd grade, they just built rhythms with a partner. And that seemed to work really well. So I think next week they'll have time to do this sheet and actually get to like write some out. I also have some interactive games I think I'm going to do with them next week. But this lesson is one of my favorite lessons that I do every year, and it's so much fun because you say Halloween and the kids just lose their minds. So this is what we'll be doing for the rest of the week.
Skull, jack-o'-lantern, black widow, ghost. Frankenstein, ghost, skull, ghost. Black widow, ghost, cat, skull, jack-o'-lantern, bat.
Good job. Good morning, y'all. The name of the game today is Survival. My 1-year-old was up and down last night. I think she's teething. So we did not get much sleep in the slightest. So today is all about survival. And if we survive, then I'll be happy. And hopefully we get some more sleep tonight. So I just got to school. My husband ended up staying home with her just in case. And because as a teacher, I wouldn't want a parent to send their kid to school sick. So I'm not going to be the parent that does that as well. So just in case, he's going to stay home with her. I'm going to eat my breakfast. And then I'm going to clean off my desk because it is a disaster zone. And it's starting to stress me out. Y'all, check yourself before you change your calendar. I just changed the calendar to October and started the 1st on Friday. That's today, not tomorrow. So now I gotta change them all again. It's a beautiful thing when fall break shows up on the calendar. So I have these posters over on my cabinets, and I have one for each grade level except for pre-K, which I normally just lump in with kindergarten. These are what I call my week in focus, and what I really do is I just kind of put the topic that we're talking about, like if we're doing a certain rhythm or if we're doing, you know, lines and spaces, whatever it might be, and kind of just give an overview of what that topic is for this rotation of lessons. So I haven't, even though today is day 2 of our rotation, I forgot to change these yesterday, so I'm going to change them. And I use B2Z wet erase markers and then baby wipes to clean them. I just talked about these in my classroom favorites video, so I'll link it right here, so make sure to check that out. But I will clean these off with the baby wipes. I'll probably wipe them down with a paper towel because if it's wet, then it won't ride on there. And then I'll change these out for the new rotation of lessons. All right, y'all, we made it through the day. Lessons went pretty well again today, and I am currently trying to figure out if my daughter needs to stay home again tomorrow. If that's the case, then I'll be vlogging from home. But we'll see how that turns out. I'm working on, I think I mentioned this earlier, I'm working on planning my pre-K lesson. And I found a really awesome virtual field trip, musical field trip from my friend Jessie over at Music and Motivate. It's a musical hayride and it's so much fun. So I am planning on doing that with them. And then I'm gonna pull out some, like for later in the month, pull out some like Halloween books, fall books for them, and do some fun stuff with that. So I will talk to you tomorrow sometime, whether it be at home or here at school, and I'll let you know how the week wraps up. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. So coming to you from the next Tuesday. I never ended up finishing the vlog because the baby had to stay home Friday. She was pitiful. And then she got her 1-year shot. So then she had a fever. I mean, it was just crazy. So I'm wrapping it up here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was kind of a short week in the life. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll put it right here. My handle is music from B2Z, and I am really active over there. I like to post a lot of stuff and put some stuff on my stories. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.